his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, that didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Run it with the fullback. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Listen, the offense stars those plays where they want to get their playmakers the ball, and the defense understands it as well. I got to know when that guy comes in motion, he's a legit threat. They did, and you could tell they pulled the trigger and went and made a nice play.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. It's a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And they sniffed that draw out. When a draw unit, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Absolute shame. Missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off the play fake on 1st down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Back to throw, it's McNamara. Safe completion on the screen. Spin move. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's looking for a man on second down. Quarterback moving. He's going to fire to the left. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. The kickoff team out there getting set. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. Looking down the middle. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards and pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
The give to the single back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll go to the toss. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
And he missed it. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harrison. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
5-10, Notre Dame, 0.
The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
And he doinks it off the left upright. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They still need a touchdown to take the lead here in the 4th, and they'll try to get the ball back with the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll run the toss. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. The throw. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. The 40. At the 30. The 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Irish.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. To throw, it's McNamara. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his catch.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
From the gun to give, looking for room. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And this is a huge play call now for the offensive coordinator. 2-minute situation, down in the game, fourth quarter, fourth down. What can you dial up here to keep this drive alive and keep your chances alive of winning this game?
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The new set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Looking to throw, it's back. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, and just not on the same page with his target.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Dogs are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on third down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right.
The fake and a little shuffle. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. On first down, here comes this offense. On the ground, it's Henderson. Makes a man miss.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ibuka. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Buckeyes heading quickly to the line. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Ibuka. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
But listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation. Or, what do? How do I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Let me find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down in the red zone.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Off the bootleg and rolling out. That's caught. It's dealt. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a really pleasant film session.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's back. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They go to the ground. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it on the move. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I don't know if the defense right now, the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts, I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Beck. He's going for the big play. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. inside the 20, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, it's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Coming after it. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown.
Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Oh, the ball comes loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. First down here for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Howard. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. And now the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the right side on the toss. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Yeah, the defense diagnosed this play right away. Not fooled at all with the offense is in a shotgun. Nice job of taking that draw play away. Play never had a chance.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Dropping back, it's Ward. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Martinez. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a Big 6 potential game-changing play.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Looking downfield, it's Ward. He's escaping the pocket now. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Martinez. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Restrepo.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Martinez. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass, it's Ward. Goes to his right side there for the completion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Pulls it in. It's Arroyo. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's moving out of the pocket. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I can honestly say, man, I think I've only seen this maybe 1 or 2 times. Of course, the famous one a few years ago, the kick 6 in the Iron Bowl. But here, give the return team a lot of credit. They had a guy back expecting maybe a missed field goal. They got some great blocks and leads him all the way back for a touchdown.
Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The corner is now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Back to pass. It's Ward. He's moving out of the pocket. He escapes the sack. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's caught. It's Martinez. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.